In the packing box is a soft bag, mini OTDR, wrist belt for OTDR, power adapter, USB cable, remote module for RJ45 cable, wrist belt for soft bag, SC adapter, user menu, calibration certificate. This is OTDR, has two covers, like wings. This is Wi-Fi port, OTDR and light source port, optic power meter port, LED, power charging port, SD card, USB port, RJ45 Ethernet port, mini USB port. There are 10 modules: OTDR, OPM, Wi-Fi, laser source, network cable test, fiber inspection, event map, loss testing, setting, files. OTDR launch cable of 500 meters, fiber spool of about 20 kilometers, fiber spool of about 10 kilometers. Enter into OTDR. Click parameter setting. For test wavelengths, we can select 1310, 1550, 3010 and 1550. Select 1550 for example. For test range, select 60 kilometers. The total length of fiber spool is around 30 kilometers. The test range is 2 times of the total length of fiber spool. For pulse widths, select 1 microsecond or 500 nanosecond. We select 1 microsecond, for example, because the test range is 60. For test time, you can select 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 30 seconds, or real time. We select 30 seconds. For reflection, it is reflective index. The reflective index is different for different fiber manufacturers. You should ask for reflective index from your cable manufacturer. For launch cable, because there is a launch cable of 500 meters, select length, input 500, click enter. For receive cable, select none, unit, kilometers, click threshold setting. We can set attenuation threshold, reflection threshold, terminal threshold, scattering coefficient threshold, pass and fill threshold. For pass and fill threshold, we can set reflection event, non-reflection event, total loss, reflect, average loss. We put it in default. Click test. We should wait 30 seconds. Here we can see the wavelength is 1550 nanometer. The pulse width is 1 microsecond. the cursor A and the cursor B 0 meters, 0 dB. We can see the result. This is the curve. This is the data. 3 events. 0, which means the OTDR launch cable. This is the first fiber spool, about 20 kilometers. Here it is the fiber end, 30 kilometers. The length is about 10 kilometers. There are 3 modes to see the result. Only show the curve. Click here. It only shows the data. Click cursor A. Click it again to change cursor B. Again to change it, cursor A and B. Press the directional navigation keys to move the cursor A. Click cursor B. Press right directional navigation key to move cursor B. Here we can see the length of cursor A and cursor B and the relative power. Click curve operation. Press directional navigation keys to zoom in or zoom out. Move cursor A, for example. Click curve operations. Place directional navigation keys to check the details of cursor A and cursor B. Click File Operations. Click Save Settings. This is the setting for save storage device, SD or USB disk. File name, we can change the name here. Optic fiber number. Create fold by date, yes or no. Auto save, yes. File type. There are 4 file types we can see here. Operator. We can put the operator name. Click back. Click Save to save the testing data. Click Confirm. This is a saved path. Click Load. Double click it. Click Load again to load the saved curves. Click switch to check the two curves. This is the saved curve. This is the saved curve. Click remove current trace. The curve is deleted. Click back. Click event analysis. Click cursor A. It will change cursor A, cursor B, cursor A, B. We can analyze the curve. Curve operations, it is the same. It is to zoom in or zoom out curves. Add event. Click add event. Before add event, we should select cursor A or cursor B. For example, select cursor A, move cursor A here. Click add event. It will add an event for the curve. Select event and remove event. Power on OTDR. Connect OTDR with computer via USB cable. This is mini USB port. Enter into computer. This is the U-disk of OTDR. Enter into it. Enter into software. Double click the software. This is to install the software. Click next. 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 Click yes. The installation is finished. Close it. Close it. This is the software. Open it. Click File. Click Open. Click U-disk. Enter into one folder. Click this curve. This is the saved curve. Click File. Click Print Preview. Click Print. Confirm it. Close it. Click Trace. You can zoom in, zoom out the curve. Cursor. You can move the cursor left, right. Analyze. Add the event. Delete the event. About. This is OTDR. Connected with OTDR launch cable of 500 meters. 1 to 16 PLC splitter. Fiber spool of around 10 kilometers. Click event map. Click setting. For test mode, menu, test wave 1550, Test the range 40 kilometers. Pulse speeds 1 microsecond. Click test. They will test 30 seconds to finish the testing. Okay, there are two events. The first event, it is PLC splitter. For the second event, it is the 5 end, around 10 kilometers. Click event map. Click setting. For test mode, we can select auto or menu. Select menu. For test wave, there are three options: 1310, 1550, 1310, and 1550. We select 1550. For test range, because the total length of fiber spool is around 30 kilometers. For test range, we have to select 60 kilometers. It should be 2 times of the total length on the test. For pulse widths, because test range is 60 kilometers, for pulse speeds we have to select 500 nanoseconds or 1 microsecond. For pass and fail threshold, we can set the values here. For example, for reflection event, the threshold is 0.5 dB. This is for splitter. For launch cable, select length 500, click enter. No receive cable. Click test to start the testing. The wavelength is 1550. The launch cable is 500 meters. We need to wait 30 seconds. Here, this is the map. This is the first event. For the launch cable, we ignore it. This is the second event. For the first fiber spool, about 20 kilometers. This is the third event, 30 kilometers. The segment is 10 kilometers for the other fiber spool. And we can see the loss in red is 0.61 dB as we set the reflection event is 0.5 dB. Click cursor, click again. We can move the cursors by using the directional navigation keys. Click cursor again. The zoom is in white. Place directional navigation keys to zoom in and zoom out. This is FTTH drop cable at the subscriber end. OLT at the central office is transmitting optical signal. The downstream of OLT is 4090 nanometer. Insert FTTH drop cable into OPM port. Click OPM. Click wavelength switch select 4090 nanometer. Click Start. The optic power of 4090 nanometer is minus 14 dBm. The sensitivity of our ONU is minus 27 dBm. The optic power, minus 14 dBm, is much bigger than the sensitivity of ONU, minus 27 dBm. It is okay for our ONU working. Click Reference to set reference power into minus 14 dBm. When we test optic power at a different location, we will know relative power. Click 0 to set reference power into 0 dBm. Click Wi-Fi. Insert the connector into Wi-Fi port. Click CW. It is a continuous wave. Click 2 Hz. It will flash. Click Shutdown. Click Quit. This is OTDR, optic power meter, reference patch code under test, SC adapter. For OTDR, click laser source. Click wavelength switch to select the wavelengths 1550, 1310. We select 1310. The laser source port is the same as OTDR port. Connect the reference patch code with laser source port. The other side connect with optic power meter. For optic power meter, select the same wavelength as OTDR 1310. Press wavelength button. 1310. For OTDR, click Start. The optic power is minus 5.78 dBm. Press reference button to set relative power into 0 dB. Disconnect this connector and connect with SC adapter and patch code under test. The insertion loss of this connector is 0.05 dB. Network cable test module is to test the continuity of RJ45 Ethernet cable. Click Network cable test. Connect Ethernet cable with Ethernet port of OTDR. This is remote module. Connect the other side with remote module. Click Start. We can see the light flashes from 1 to 8. It means the continuity of this cable is okay. For this cable, we cut one wire. Connect it with Ethernet port of OTDR and the remote module. And then we can see for 8, there is no red light. It means the continuity of this cable is broken. Click Fiber Inspection. It reminds that the hardware not found. We need the fiber microscope probe to start the testing. This is to inspect the fiber endface quality. This is OTDR. Reference patch code on test. SC adapter. For OTDR, click loss testing. connect a reference patch cord with laser source port. Laser source port is the same as OTDR port. And then the other side of reference patch cord connected with OPM port. Click Start. The optic power at 1310 nanometer is minus 5.64 dB. Click Reference to set reference power. This is reference power. Take out the connector of reference patch cord and then connect with SC adapter. And the patch cord on the test. Connect the patch cord on the test with OPM port. The insertion loss of the connect of patch cord on test is 0.06 dB. Click Setting. For language, there are 8 languages: English, Spanish, Russian, French, Korean, Portuguese, Italian, Vietnamese. For backlight, common, highlight, power saving. For auto power off, we can select never or select the time from 1 minute to 60 minutes. Data setting, time setting. Click the system information. You can see the system information. Click Upgrade. We can upgrade the software. Click Files. On the storage card, click File Operation. Click Create Directory. Click Clear. Name the folder name. AS, for example. Click Confirm. The folder AS is created. Select one file. Double-click on curve. Click File Operation. Click Copy. Select the folder AS. Click File Operation. Click Paste. The curve is pasted here. Select one folder. Click File Operation. We can delete. Select all, for example. Select all. Click File Operation. Click Delete. Click Yes. All the curves is deleted. Double click on curve. Click Load. Click Event Map, for example. We can see the stored curve. Click Quit. Click Files. Click Save Settings. Storage device, SD or USB disk. File name. Object file number. Create folder by date. Autosave. File type. And operator. Click the arrow on the right top. We can quick access to some functions like auto test, menu test, main page, print screen, file, power off, LED, quit. Click print screen, for example. We can print this screen. Click LED. LED is on. Click LED to shut it off. Click Quit.